Alright guys, so back with another video. Today I'm going to show you guys, I actually just purchased another car. So I'm not going to have this car for too long, but the whole purpose of this car is it's a lemon, basically meaning the car doesn't really run right, and I'm just gonna, you know, spend a little bit of money, fix it up and just sell it. So that's what my plan is for the car, and I know you guys are gonna be curious, so let me just show you guys what the car is. So here's the car. 2006 Mitsubishi Eclipse GT. Some of you guys might recognize this car actually. This car is actually the car that I bought from my brother almost a year ago. So yeah, like I said, the car was running, had a few issues. My brother just, you know, he just doesn't have the time, you know, to mess with the car to get it running right, and he doesn't want to spend additional money. So I told him, hey, you know what, we came to a deal, bought the car off from him, and here are the keys. So first things first, the last time we checked the car, which was over a month ago, it wasn't running. So I'm just trying to, fingers crossed, crank the car, see if it runs. But yeah, and then from there we'll try to get to diagnosing what's wrong with it and hopefully get the car running today. Just got in the Eclipse, and so the light is on, meaning the battery somewhat works, but let me try to crank it. Nope, doesn't crank. I mean, AC blows cold, so the light, the clock stays on and everything, but it doesn't even crank at all. It's kind of weird. The lights seem kind of faint, so it might be, I'm not sure, it might be the battery. So before I actually spend money to purchase a battery, what I'm going to do is jump start it. So let me show you guys what I have. Three basic things you need when you have a lemon car like that. First one, jump start cables. So that's what I'm going to do. Try to jump start the car using my EK Civic, see if that works. And then I also have this over here. Basically what this is it checks your tire pressure. So I'm going to check the tire pressure, make sure all tires are good. If tires are pretty low, I also have this machine right here, which will be able to top up the air in my tires. So three things that I have. So I'm just going to get to jump starting the car first and see how that works out for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop the hood first. So, like I said, this is the Eclipse GT. For those of you guys who don't know, the Eclipse came, well, at least in just this generation, came in two different engines. I believe two different engines. So that's the normal Eclipse, so the Eclipse ES and a bunch of other trims. I believe they came with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. And this one is the Eclipse GT, so it's a more powerful version. It came with the 3.8 liter V6. So that's that 3.8 liter V6 Myvec engine. Just minor stuff. We put in that K&N short ram intake a long time ago when he just got the car. So like I said, we tried to crank it, wouldn't start, doesn't even have any sound at all. My guess is that battery might be dead or it's really old, that's why. So I'm just going to try to jump start it. If it's the battery and we jump start it, then if it still doesn't work after jump starting, it's probably the battery. So let me get to jump starting the car. See, I connected my cables over there, red to red terminal, black to black. So red to red, black to black, and I'm just gonna leave it for a good maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. And after 5 to 10 minutes, it should be pretty charged. So we'll see. So if it doesn't charge up, that means it's the battery, but hopefully it does charge up, so I don't have to spend money buying a new battery. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna try to crank it up, see if it works. You can hear it wants to crank. You can hear that the engine wants to crank, but it's not doing it. It's trying. So as you saw, I tried to jumpstart the Eclipse GT using my EK Civic. Didn't work. It could crank. You could hear it's trying, but it doesn't start up. So my diagnosis, I think that the battery is bad. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I did my research on where I can get the cheapest battery. Since I'm just trying to buy it and fix it up a little bit before I sell it again. I'm gonna take off the battery inside the car right now, because whenever you buy a battery, if you return them, the battery core, there's like a discount for that. So I'm gonna remove the original battery in there, take it to Walmart, get a new one, place it in there, hope it cranks after that. So let's get to taking off the battery. Should be pretty simple. Just disconnect the positive and negative terminal on the battery, and then yeah, I believe all you need is some ratchets and you should be good. Oh, and there might be a hanger, like in this case there might be a hanger like here holding it down, so just take it off too. Pretty simple. So let's get to it. Old battery out, and what I'm gonna do now is just bring it over to Walmart, turn this one in, and get a new battery. So change of plan. Instead of going to Walmart, I was like, since I have time today, I'll just swing by AutoZone, and thankfully I did, because my buddy Jordan is working over here at the AutoZone. But what they do offer is a free charge, so I drop off the battery with them. They're gonna charge it for about an hour or so. So if it holds the charge, that means the battery is good, but if it doesn't, that means the battery is just not good. And the good thing is they also do have used batteries here for sale. If I bring in my old one, which I did, is $49.99, so same price as Walmart. So hey, why not, right? So I'm just going to let it charge for an hour here, and then I'll be back in an hour and pick it up. Hopefully it holds charge. If it doesn't, if I have to get a new battery, they have used ones here, so that works for me too. Alright, so finally got my new battery. Actually, gotta give you guys a quick update. So like I said, I left the battery charging at AutoZone for over an hour. Turns out that the battery is not good. So it managed to charge, but it just, it's just faulty. So my diagnosis was right. I had to spend money getting a new battery. I was gonna get a used one, but my buddy Jordan here at AutoZone advised me, hey, might as well just get a cheap, good one, so that every time you start the car, it'll always crank. So that's what I hope it'll work. So plus I get a 90-day warranty on this battery. So let me just head home and put this battery in the car, crank it up, hopefully it starts. So battery's here, and just gonna place it in there, crank it, hopefully it starts. Battery's in, moment of truth, start it up. Hopefully this thing cranks. It's been a few months, but let's see. First start up with the new battery.
Right.
What?
Start it off for a little bit. Count to like 5.
Nope, it's nothing. Number 2. So what happened just now, it didn't even crank, was because for some reason the negative terminal just got loose. So let's try that again. Embarrassing. Let's see. No, there's nothing. I mean, the lights wouldn't even switch on. Usually when the doors are open, the lights will be on, but the lights are never on. We did it! We did it! Man saved the day! Shit, bro, it's been months since this thing was on.
Really?
Dude, because my brother didn't want to take care of it. But
Yeah, bro.
she's alive. So first thing, I'm gonna wind up that window. Sketchy. Oh shit, it doesn't go up now.
Huh?
The hell? The window doesn't go up now.
I know, because it's a new battery, so it's part of the reset.
So it takes a while.
I don't know for Mitsubishi, but let me see.
All the way up.
So what you usually do is, with cars like this, you want to put them all the way down and then up.
All the way up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then
Because
now
it's
this
down
thing-
a little bit, so we felt like someone tried to open the window, you know, get in the door, open the door. So sweet.
What do you want to do? You want to turn it off?
Yeah, we'll turn it off.
Turn it off.
Yeah, I'll turn it off. So at least it starts. So what we'll do is we're just gonna tighten down the bolts right now, and we should be good. And I'm just gonna check the tires are fine, and then we might be low on air on one side, but I'll work on that a different time. So, and next thing I'm gonna check the tire pressure with this gauge right here. So really easy to check. All you have to do is take off the valve cover and basically just insert it, apply a little pressure, and basically tells you how much air pressure. So this one's pretty low, as you can tell. It's like 17 psi. Try that again. Actually, just kidding, 30 psi. So let me go ahead and repeat the same process for all the wheels and tires. See, all three sides are fine, and I'm repeating the same step for the last one, but I think it's pretty low on the air. So this one is 17 psi. Let me try that again. Yep, that's just 17 psi of air. So this one's low on air. Many different reasons. I could try to top it up. If it holds air, that means it's just low on air because the car's been sitting for a while. Otherwise, there might just be a nail or, you know, a hole in the tire. So hopefully not, but I'll try to charge it, see how it works.